Hello, this is New Pax Romana.
This is Major Jip.
I'm Speedster5671.
And today we're bringing to you a software review. Not just any software review, this is a portable software review. It is PortableApps.
It is as portable as a 3DS.
Yes, it is.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but you should ask what your country can kill you with.
And with those words of inspirational wisdom, we delve into PortableApps. Now, we had originally actually planned on installing this onto a flash drive. We didn't have a flash drive. Then we wanted to install it onto an SD card,
That
which
failed.
It did not work.
The SD card decided it's going to act up, and so this is our second take of trying to install it, but we really wanted to get the setup procedure in video form.
Yes, we did.
So let's just get right to it.
So here is the SD card itself. This is actually, interestingly enough, a micro SD card inside an SD card adapter. And
in that case, it's highly unstable. And it's formatted in NTFS file system, which you don't really need to know. But
alright, so here is our setup files. You can download this straight from PortableApps.com, which is their website. Naturally, it's freeware. It's free. I believe all the apps that they have up to date are free.
yes.
It's, pretty much completely free.
Produced by Rare
It's
Ideas
like your
LLC.
language.
English is always helpful.
No, let's put it in
Of course, I
Spanish.
read those. Destination folder is our SD card.
Computer. Your SD
SD
card
card.
is very useful.
Alright, and let's install. And also, I would just like to point out one aspect where this is very useful. I mean, this is really made for different USB devices that maybe only have, let's just say, a gig of space or something like that. Keep in mind, 2 gigs is 2,000 megabytes, alright? And the space that it takes up when you install it is 6.1 megabytes. And then you include the fact that the absolute maximum largest, and I mean the largest of the largest apps that they have are maybe at most 50 megabytes.
Yes.
So even if you were installing all 50 megabyte apps, you would still be able to fit a solid, 15,
Suddenly I have something to be
16 apps
installing.
onto it. Yeah. So anyways, we'll install that.
And while this is installing, I will point out to you that 1 gig is approximately 1,024 megabytes, if I remember correctly.
Of course, I'm just using rough estimation, but
I always tend to rough estimate down.
yes.
But I believe that's how the whole NTFS file system works.
Okay, and let's launch the PortableApps.com platform.
And there
there
we
you-
go. No apps.
You
Yes.
have nothing.
Now would you care to explain why there aren't any apps? New
Well,
Barcelona?
the
Because it hates
reason,
you.
well, actually, the audience just watched the reason we don't have any apps. That is because we quite literally just installed this. I believe you can actually download a version that comes with the OpenOffice suite, which
Yes.
is practically a mirror of 2003, Microsoft Office 2003.
And you could also download a version that comes standard with Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox and Thunderbird.
Yep.
So you have your mail programs.
I believe that version is about 12 megabytes.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that. So we've been wanting to do a PortableApps.com software review for a while, but we were waiting for one thing. Aside from the fact that now we have a nicer microphone, we were waiting for a major update they were doing that actually gave it an app store. Whether or not you would consider it an app store or not, I'm not sure, because everything in it is free. I mean,
It's a free app store.
so anyways, here we are with apps. Get more apps, install a new app, and get more apps.
And here it will
Okay.
load up the app directory.
I should point out you'll be needing the internet for this.
Yeah. It will not get information from the thin air.
Ignore the
pretty much.
noise above you.
Yes. The plight of having a very good microphone, or at least a better microphone, comparatively speaking.
And yeah.
Alright, so here we have it.
Let's
different
download a
categories.
couple of small thing. Let's see here.
Let me do it. Let me
So,
do it. Let me do it. Let
we
me
will
do it.
download,
We will
let's
download
download
everything.
We will not download everything. We do not have the time.
Back
Yes,
to my
we
previous
do.
point, you'll see the average
We
size for
will
this
have a
is
million
between
years
1
to do
megabyte.
whatever we want.
Now there is an exception to that, and that is the first-person shooters Yes, you can run first-person shooters from portable apps.
A third first-person shooter?
I have spent many hours in the library playing Assault Cube on their computers from a flash drive.
We should totally play that one of these days.
Type faster typing tutorial.
Get it.
Yeah,
Get it.
alright, fine, I'll get it. We'll try to do just like one game from each. Well, yeah, 306 megabytes.
That's an exception right there.
That would be an exception. I believe they have, here we go, mines. Go photo, filter, sure, why not? Yeah. Google Chrome Portable.
And Info Recorder. Or Cool Player.
Audacity.
Cool Player Portable.
Alright, Cool Player. I think that should be enough. Well, alright, yeah. Well,
You should
Don't
pick
do
the money,
Open
man.
Office. That's a humongous program.
right.
Go up.
And you also
I'd
have
say
your...
that's enough. Alright, so there we go, and there we are, downloading one of 8. You can see very, very streamlined. Now, of course, it's always been very easy to download apps, but before this update, you had to go to their website and basically find all the apps on the website. There was a menu for it, and you'd download them all onto your computer, and you'd have to find them in your downloads and run the setup files, and then you'd have to have the flash drive plugged in and whatnot. So while it wasn't necessarily that difficult, it was tedious at times, and those who are not incredibly tech savvy, it could get confusing. But as you can see with this, you just go down a list of what apps you want, you hit download, it pretty much streamlines it for you. You know, just very simple to use.
And I will also mention, with the older versions of portable apps, you would have to go onto the website every time there was an update, and especially with Firefox, there's always small updates for it. Now, Portable Apps has its own integrated updater within the installer itself, which works flawlessly from my testing.
Yeah. I mean, it's really made to be low maintenance,
Yeah,
to say in the least. And, you know, it's usable by so many different demographics of people. I mean, you look at what Major Jip was saying here about how he was sitting in the library, you know, playing first-person shooters, something like that.
It is the lamest game ever.
And
you look at that, but then you also look, there's a whole lot of accessibility tools, people who maybe work on computers as a job or a profession, something like this. Let's say you're going into a household that has no internet access and you don't have any kind of 3G. Well, you know, if there's a program that you need or anything you need, you can just plug it right in. And the fact that pretty much any kind of portable storage device that can be plugged into a computer can download and use this, very useful.
yes, it'll work with USB, it'll work with anything, really.
Yeah, so long as it connects to a computer and has mass storage, you're pretty much set.
And you could also use this, like I've found I use this a lot for running Firefox, because our school's computers, they don't keep them updated. They want you to use the old version of Internet Explorer, which doesn't have nearly as many nearly as much compatibility with things as the newest version of Firefox. So you just install on a flash drive. And you could also drag and drop applications from the flash drive and run them on the computer, but that's a completely different
Yes, and, you know, as far as how this works, the best way to put it is just a platform, a software platform for you to launch different programs on. Yeah. In fact, aside from what we're doing with this computer right now, having desktop icons and whatnot, if we were to take this SD card and plug it into another computer and ran apps from it, there would be, well, close to no traces of it on the computer. And it just goes on the computer, comes off, it doesn't... I mean, unless, of course, it has a virus on it or something of the sort. But so long as everything is working the way it should be, it'll pretty much have zero effect on the performance of the computer. Yes. And it is completely temporary. It's definitely not chronic, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a very versatile piece of software. Yeah. And I'm just now realizing we probably should have paused it while we were installing this, but...
Well, we had important things to say.
And it gave us time to talk about them.
Yes.
What else can we say about PortableApps besides its complete and...
It's too slow.
What was I saying?
Okay, tell you what, we're just going to pause this real quick, and as soon as it finishes downloading, we'll pick up. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see, our new portable apps have been installed and are now available in the PortableApps.com menu. Again, this goes back to the convenience of the new update, in that we no longer have to run the program files on the machine itself. Just completely installs for
it's
us.
down there anyway.
Ah, yes, it was.
And,
Alright, so here are the apps that we just installed. We will start with Cool Player Portable. You can see. Click on that. It opens right up, minimizes the menu.
And
And
Cool
there you
Player
have
is very good if you're working on an old computer that is like running 98 or 2000.
Right.
Especially 2000, because that's fully plug-and-play supported for USB. Because this will play MP3 files, WMA, pretty much all audio formats. And, of course, I'm probably the only strange person who still owns a couple computers running Windows 2000, but,
Yes, naturally. And then, of course, here's Google Chrome Portable. Also, you only have to click on the icons once to open them up. I made the mistake when I first downloaded of always double-clicking everything, so I was always opening two things.
Hey, a store. Buy
Oh, well, by
angry-
all means, let's go to PortableApps.com.
Buy
Yeah.
angry,
There we go.
buy.
And, yeah, you just go to their website, hit
Your favorite
download
apps.
now.
Yeah,
I believe they have
Apps.
3
Buy
different... actually, go up to the
Skype.
download right there. And I believe they have, yeah, the download plus free music, and the buy on flash drive, which is...
You are just paying for a flash drive to get it with.
basically, yeah.
Alright, so there you have
3.0
that.
flash drive. Ooh.
There's home.
And I will mention, if you install add-ons onto browsers, because they're portable, they install and they follow with you.
Also, another thing I'd like to point out with is, you look here, May 1st, May 1st, May 3rd, you can see that they are almost always consistently releasing stuff. I mean, every month there has got to be stuff that is constantly being released for portable apps.
Released or updated, and they're starting to get in with the big freeware manufacturers. Like,
And basically, I can almost guarantee you that if there's a very popular, very useful freeware tool or freeware software out on the internet, you will either find it on Portable Apps, or within the next year it will be made for Portable Apps, because it's getting to the point where they have almost made every single universal freeware for Portable Apps. Which is good. It's not one of those things where you download it and then no one releases an update for it for like 5 years, you know?
it's constantly getting updated, and it's... I believe they're even starting to get in with the big software manufacturers. Like, I think Malwarebytes is allowing them to build a portable version of their software, if it's not out already.
You can see Google Chrome Store.
It runs
Wonderful
Get
stuff.
an angry bird.
Angry
Find
Birds.
Angry Birds.
That's right, you can install Angry Birds for free on the browser.
Yeah, you can actually. Which I believe would install it to the flash drive. Yeah.
But let's
Which is
just
really
close that
cool.
out.
Okay.
We don't need any more time used.
Okay, going on, we've got Mine's Perfect Portable. So, you know, if you're working on a Macintosh and you
That's
really
just
want to
the
play some Minesweeper,
That's just the normal
I'm not sure the software
Minesweeper.
works on Macintosh.
well, Macintosh is stupid.
Ooh, them's are fighting words for...
Them's are fighting words. I should not have said that.
You've now officially invoked
Now
the
we've
wrath.
lost like half of our viewing audience.
Yeah,
You've invoked the wrath of the people.
I
Use
lost.
Linux, folks.
Use Linux, yeah. Alright, there we are. Moving on. Actually, you know what? Watch this.
What are you doing, man? What the devil is that, man? That's just...
I figured this out. Oh, you want to see
3D
something?
grid.
3D grid, man. Oh, this is cool.
You're wasting time.
I am wasting time.
Pick
Alright.
something else.
My point is, they make a lot of really, really cool apps for this.
And what we have now isn't even scratching the surface of the good applications
It's
that
just
they
a
have.
notepad.
Yeah, but for computers that...
Yeah, it's just a
Alright, fine. Every single computer that's a Windows machine has Notepad, but still, this will save the files onto your flash drive, so you can take them anywhere.
Yes, that's not me typing that.
Of course it is.
What are you...
Oh,
What are
okay.
you doing, Speedster?
Also, something else I'd like to point out is whenever you save something while you're using... Oh, Don't save. Alright, stop it. Speedster, stop it. Bad. Alright, anyways, another thing I'd like to point out is whenever you're in a browser and you download something, or you ever download or save anything, again, it will not, unless you set it to, it will not affect the computer.
Ooh,
It'll
go to
save.
type faster.
It will save straight to your memory thing.
It'll save to your yes.
And another thing that a lot of people are concerned with, a lot of people say once you download portable apps, you can't use the flash drive for anything else. I would like to point out that no, Speedster, stop it. No, stop it.
Ever.
No.
I'm awesome.
Stop it.
I win.
Okay. As I was saying,
Calm down, calm down.
it doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot use the flash drive for anything else. I mean, begin with, or flash drive, or
Are we done showing portable apps right now? Because I want to show them just how simple it is.
Well, I just wanted to point out to begin with, first off, you can still access the, in this case, SD card, and you can actually just, drag stuff and copy it right onto the SD card itself. And you can also go through portable apps and save stuff. So if you have other stuff saved on it, you can go to Documents. There you go.
Drop your Word files on there.
Exactly. And so, if you wanted to, you could go on someone's computer, open up a, open office word processor, save stuff, and, you're good. Good to go.
It has the integrated search for it.
Like I said, again, it has many tools on it.
Virtual magnifying glass. Ooh. That's
so lame.
kind of pointless, but also kind of neat.
That's so lame.
Oh yeah, zoom into that darkness.
Zoom into the darkness of it all.
Blocky darkness of death.
Alright, so... Whoa, jump cut. Sorry about that. We got a call. Well, yeah, one of us got a call. My apologies. Alright, so I think we've showed you pretty much everything there is to show. Again, PortableApps does not take over your entire flash drive in a fury like the Mongols took over all of Eurasia. No, rather, it is very versatile. It works with you, and it wants you to prosper.
No, it doesn't.
And do you want to just open up my computer real quick?
Yes, by all means. Let's give my computer a little... Oh, another thing. You can actually eject it straight from the interface itself, which is pretty neat. So here's my computer.
Now, if you did want to get rid of portable apps, go back one. All you need to do is right-click, open up a format window.
Format.
And hit start. We're not going to do that because this USB disk is a bit iffy, or SD card's a bit iffy, but you just run that, and that's the whole portable apps architecture's gone from it, so...
Yep.
It doesn't take over anything permanently.
So there you have it. That is PortableApps, a portable software that is, in fact, put onto solid-state drives, flash drives, any kind of drive you can think of. And it is a portable platform. Anything you can plug it into a computer or whatever. It'll run different types of software, different tools. It can be used by many different people in different situations for many different things, from flash drives to hard drives to USB connectors. Anything you can think of, anything you can dream of.
I'm curious if this would run on a PCMCIA storage medium.
I'm curious if it'd run on a floppy drive.
I think it's too big for a floppy disk.
We could get a high-capacity floppy disk.
5 1/4 inch?
Yeah,
even though they were only
5 1/4 inch.
Even though they were only 700 kbits.
Yeah.
Kbits,
all right.
Bytes.
So anyways, there you have it. PortableApps. I'm Nupax Romanus, signing out.
Major Jip signing out.
I hope you guys have fun, because I have to take a test tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, may the 4th be with you.